What's going on, Battle Pirates? It's Price is Wrong here. Just cranking up my Battle Pirates game. It's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday, but there's still dredges out there. And I should have some repaired boats where I can go out and get me some. So I'm on lunch break, so let me go get some dredges.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
Alright, oops, I forgot to turn that chat black. Let me do that real quick. There it goes. Alrighty. Hey, Foxo. Mad Guns, how are you? Alright. Captain. Alright, well, it looks like I still don't have a launch pad, but I should have some boats. Let's see here. Alright, so I'm gonna go out and get me some uranium. I'm not gonna use a crew. I thought about it and I'm like, I don't want to like overload and waste my crew. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep going slow. Give me some uranium. Maybe if I get under 40,000 or something like that and it's a dredge day, then maybe I'll go ahead and use a crew then, but I'm not going to use a crew. So I think right now what I'll do is just use my Harlocks. I'm going to use my Kodiak fleet, and maybe I'll use my Hellstrike Spit. So anyway, let me go ahead and get my boats out. Has it been that long? Alright, dredges. 62s. I like the 62s for some reason. Let's see. It shows it's 9,000. This is 8916. That's pretty low, huh? It's got the right color. Yep. It should be up today. Probably about noonish. All right. Well, crap. I only see one high level one here, so I may have to go hunting for another. Milk, dude. I heard the bad news, man. Somebody put a picture of your base up today. Somebody put a picture of your base up today on the Banhammer page. You know, I'm admin on there, so I have to basically I pretty much see all of the pictures, and I saw your base had a band tag on it. I'm assuming it was real. How many hours from now? Should be in about 15 minutes for the Forsaken missions to come up. Um, the torpedo towers in 65 Stronghold, I don't know the exact math. I could probably try figuring it out sometime when I'm not like preoccupied with one of my chores. So um, I'm guessing that you probably want to have close to right around 80, probably 75%, maybe a little better, 77%. That's on Nighthawks. So, Milk, you still on here? Is your base going to get fixed, or what's going on? Or will you not be back? Yeah, about 15 minutes for second missions should start. See if I can turn around before that. I'm not going to get up there fast enough. I'm not going to get up there fast enough. Nope, he's loose already. Darn it. Well, I'm going to take a little damage here probably. I'm going to try not to, but can't always help these things. Yeah, Milk, you still on here, Milk? Yeah, sorry about that, Foxo. I, sorry about that, Foxo. Do I know if it's better or worse than the Scarab? I don't really know. The Scarab does explosive damage. I think it's probably going to have similar reload time, and I think this is just primarily going to be radioactive damage, if I'm not mistaken. But what do I know? I don't really know for sure. Yeah, I was going to ask about that, man. I mean, I mean, obviously, if it's legit, I mean, if you're legit, I mean, you shouldn't have any problem, I don't know if it's just I've heard of people getting banned just for while they're being investigated, so. All right, let's see if I can get in here and get some of these guys. Sorry, I'll read a little bit better here in a minute. These take a lot of concentration for me. All right, now I'll zoom in on the island. Start working it. And my dog is back here snoring up a storm. Well, milk. You know those guys. I noticed those guys that OTHG Alliance, Deadpool, and the other guy um, that were launching fleets like mad. They've also been banned. I saw their pictures come in too. That'll work. Hey, Willow. All right. I didn't see more big ones, so go ahead and get my other. I could either hunt for big ones or I don't know. I could just hit what I can, I guess. Yeah, yeah. The OTHG. Yeah, I seen them banned too, so it's going around for sure. Yeah, well, I don't know if they changed their detection program. I don't know what's up with that, but I think usually when things like this happen, it's a specific hack that's targeted, and you know what I mean. So it's generally it's a specific hack that's targeted. So um, it's you know how these things go. Whenever you know they've got like some kind of detection for, I mean, if you put your ticket in and ask for an appeal, it shouldn't have any problem giving and double checking your stuff for you. You know what I mean? And giving you back your base. And you know, I'm the admin, one of the admin on the Banhammer page. So if you get cleared, let me know, and I'll pull your that band base pick off the Banhammer page. Well, I'm very skeptical. I'm not going to lie. I'm very skeptical about the whole token thing. And I can't help it that I'm skeptical. Quite honestly, I think I just don't understand it. Other people seem to be kind of semi-familiar with them, and I have no experience with any kind of build token stuff before. But it seems like, to me, it just seems like the trend with Kixeye has been baby steps, and they really need to stop with the baby steps. They really need to get serious about reducing costs and quit with the baby steps. Yeah, if you got your receipts and all that, I mean, you know, Milk, you should be fine. But yeah, just put in a ticket. All you gotta do is put in a ticket. Just to appeal your case and have them check you out. And and you getting your base back shouldn't be any problem. Because it mistakes happen, right? But usually when those kind of mistake happens, it usually comes with a nice big fat payday. To be honest with you, so good luck with that too. How's the light over there for you, babe?
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's bright, but it's fine.
Hmm.
Not looking that way, so not lacking any light over here.
Yeah. Seems like this kind of light just spreads like crazy.
Yeah, well, it's bright white light.
Hmm. Probably going to need to tweak my overlay. Yeah. Good luck, Milk. I've had other friends. Now, people don't generally tend to confess when they've cheated. Okay. Some do, but most don't. And but I have had friends that were banned and had been banned and end up getting a reset to get their base back and to get something back is because there was no way they could convince Kixeye that they were legit, I guess. So I don't know what's up with that, but Kixeye doesn't tend to share information either. So whatever it is that they think they have, they tend to be pretty hard-headed about it. I'm just amazed that all of these napalm missiles look like napalm missiles instead of brimstones. I mean, I can't believe they fixed that. That's awesome. I'm glad they fixed it. Yeah, Forsaken Mission. I'm surprised I didn't get a pop-up already. Oh, there it is. It's over there. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of skeptical about the token thing. Fox. So I really want them to do something serious. This game is so freaking out of whack. I mean, they always talk about game economy for the dry dock and other things, and um, so I mean, they got rid of the scare. Or, what was I talking about? Oh, well, they talk about game economy and how the dry dock is not a good fix, but the economy is so out of whack now. I mean, it's like the economy's done nothing but gotten worse. Wow. I don't know if you're on the Banhammer page, but if you're on the Banhammer page, or your friend, or your alliance, just have them post it, or you can send it to me and I'll post it. Banhammer page has been crazy busy today. I mean, I actually had to turn Facebook off because it was like a pinball machine. Um, just so much stuff going on there right now. So much. Wow. Yeah, the game has gotten so crazy one-sided. I suspect a lot of people who are doing like all of these, probably like repair hacks and whatnot. I just realized how bad I screwed that up. Darn it. I should have done better. There's two different ways I could have done this, and I screwed them both up. So, what is 6net? I have a feeling though that I think what it's been driving the game has gotten so lopsided as far as the haves versus the have-nots that I think a lot of people just want to get on here and have fun, and they're not having fun. And I might as well just go up. I think a lot of people get on here and want to have fun, and they're not having fun. And I suspect that's probably why a lot of people do what they do. I'll admit, even myself, it's been a while since I had a good amount of fun. But I'm not going to cheat to have fun. And I mean, it's just with all the hackers, it's just kind of made the problem even worse. I think it pushes even kind of more people want to want to hack to get on here and play and have fun. Yeah, I don't undetectable hack. Yeah, there's got to be some way. I don't know. I know there's a lot of different kinds of code and stuff that handshakes with other things, from client to server. A lot of handshaking going on. Um, and I mean, there's no such thing as like a perfect hack, really. I don't think. But of course, it's a flash game too. I don't know. It's a flash game, man. It's a freaking video game. People get on here and just talk so much trash on Facebook and everything else, man. It's quite sad, really. It's a whole program on its own. Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of us, Willow, are just holding out. We want our game back. That we used to really enjoy and have fun. It was so much fun, and a lot of us are in that category where we're just kind of holding out and hoping the old times will come back. Hopefully the game's not too far gone. And North Korea. Oh, my cup today is not green. It's yellow. It really is yellow. I had my green cup here last night, babe, and when I was sitting here and I was drinking,
Uh-huh.
my cup was invisible.
Oh.
So everywhere my cup was, you can see the screen behind it.
That's funny, huh?
Yeah. It's kind of weird now because my wife's desk is like directly in front of me. She's like sitting on the other side of my monitors. I'm looking in between my two monitors to see her. It's kind of weird.
Spying on you.
Maybe I needed to get her to start streaming one day. And she said no. All right. Well, let me see how I'm doing. I really don't want to kill myself to get uranium, but I need to just get back in my base. Did I spend a bunch of uranium on something? I guess I probably did on this. Ooh, 11-hour repair. Ouchie. I'm up to 75,000 uranium, which is not bad. I started at 40, but a lot of the prices have dropped on the components. I mean, there's been a few that's like increased like a lot, but there's been a lot that's dropped a lot. So this is the kind of baby step stuff I'm talking about. It's like, they kind of, like you look at this right here, it's 2,500. It probably was 25,000 before, you know. So they dropped it by like 90%. But then you've got other things like, let's go in here and look at Innovate Armor real quick. 90,000 to go from 10 to 11. It's ridiculous. That's insane. It was, it might have been, like 40,000 before or 45,000, but now it's 90. It's crazy talk, man. So it's like they I don't know. I don't know if they actually adjusted anything as far as the overall uranium cost. I'm kind of thinking they're exactly the same, but I'm not sure. Because I didn't actually, they did I didn't get any kind of warning. I didn't go in there and look at all of the costs, and then I know there's people in the community that are trying to collect all that data to see, they have the old cost, uranium cost, and then compared to the new uranium costs. And so I know they're trying to collect that data and to find out. But I am very curious if there was an overall change in the uranium requirement. But with some of these amounts, as much as they've gone up, it makes me really feel like, did they? You know? And I think the times need to change too. It's like a whole day for that. I wouldn't mind if they like cut the times in half on a lot of these researches. Yeah, but and the well, weapons, turrets, and specials. But I think some. I don't think all. I think let's see, impact cannons. Okay, that's cheaper. Countermeasures. That's cheaper. What else did I do? Did I do anything else? I know I got torpedoes. Oh, here we go. I got assault torpedoes are R10. That's 30,000. So that's 60,000 for assault torpedoes. 60,000 uranium. I don't think that went down. I suspect that may have gone up. So I don't know. I think they just all they did was tilt the scales. I don't. I think that probably the total uranium requirement may still be the same, but I think they just tipped the scales. Strike missiles. They told me they were going to change this back to fire rate, and they never did. Never did. All right, maybe what I can do is just do a quick scan here, sector scan, because I really would like to get at least one more. I'd like to get another big dredge, but let's see, fine relay, not south, it's west. No sector influence in this one. But, wow, it's like where's all the sector influence at? There we go. There's some sector influence. Yeah, maybe it's all. Maybe that's just done. Less repair. You sure that's going to work? I mean, that is 150% repair modifier. Um, well, yeah, it said add a second Nighthawk to your things faster, or make one of the new Hellhounds so you get. I don't. I really don't understand the options or the goal. I'm sorry, Foxo. Oh, you're talking about the unshackled Hellhound. You're talking about maybe building an unshackled Hellhound. I for the radioactive resistance. Um, or building a second Nighthawk. Well, I don't know what's the Nighthawk for, because it seems to me like they're completely two different things. You know what I mean? I mean, the bonuses are definitely nice. I use my Highlander for a lot of stuff. My Highlander Nuke Cruiser, because it does the same thing. And my Highlander does the same thing, so it could be awesome. Yeah, I can't afford the Hellhounds. I wouldn't mind having a fleet. I just don't want to repair them. You know, you only get a break on the repairs when they're legendary. You know what I mean? So it's the only time you get a break on repairs. I don't feel like going out and hitting any more dredges. I gotta go. My lunch break is about over here anyway in a couple more minutes, so I'll be all right. Go ahead and move this other stuff out of here and cancel that. Move that out of there. And all right. And then after that, I'll start doing that one tonight. But this guy, let me put a gunboat or something in there. The only reason I'm putting these other boats in here, quite honestly, is because I want to make sure my Reapers go where I want them to go, because I actually want to see them work. All right, so I got two completely built Reapers, brand spanking new Reapers. I want to see them hit something. Mm. It's terrible when people sit right outside your base, man, just to kill your fleets. I guess I see why people do this. I was always curious why people would do a lot of stopping and all that. I guess because you can't drive and move, right? They look like freaking planes. They are slow as molasses, so aren't they? Probably gonna take a while to rank up like this. Hey, G Daddy. You just gotta learn when to stop to fire again, I guess. Okay. Let's just see what I got on there real quick. At a 51. $70. 70 VXP. Got a long way to go before I get any kind of rank, even at that rate. 187 on that one and 165 on that. Got a long way to go. Alright. Well, anyway, I guess builds. I've been doing. I got a little Twitch stream checklist that I go through now, where I kind of just review the boats that I used. I used my Stingrays, which the Stingrays are primarily assault disruptors. There's two assault disruptors, three assault cannon Zs, siege cannon Z, and Prana 2, D5E armor. I use MC3 alloy, agility system 3, speed system 3, and cannon system. Okay. Now I have this one here is a little tweaked. I went and put that Reaver bypass chain gun on there and HB3 because I was trying to test the ranges and to see if I could potentially salvage this fleet and make it useful again. I wasn't really all that impressed with the test, so I'm not sure that I'm going to go further with the Stingray fleet. I'll probably just keep it for what I currently use it for, and that's about it, to be honest with you. I used my Frostburn as a front for my Harlock Atlas carriers because I wanted to be able to put the fire out, save myself some damage there. But this one here is primarily Strike B. I got Assault Z on there too, D4R armor, CP4, and a D5E. I put missile system on here. I don't know if I really thought that one out or not, but I got missile system on there, engine 3, MC3 alloy, and reflective coating. And my Harlocks, these ones right here are all D4Cs, but I'd recommend going D4Es if you're going to copy this build. I definitely like Hornets on the Harlock Atlas carrier, primarily because of the random launch override. They have the fastest reload of all the UAVs, and which just means more random launch overrides. And this particular, I got three of my boats. All of my boats have the MC3 alloy and speed system, but three of them have UAV power cells. You might want to mix. I have one that's got guidance scrambler on it, and then of course my subs. My subs are the Siege Missile Z. Siege Torpedo Z, and those are R10. My D4S armor is also R10, or D2S is also R10. Cap 3 and Battery 3 are R5, and Engine 3. That's my builds there. So that's on my boat builds. This right here, currently the cloak efficiency on this is 85.3% currently, which is really good at getting into the bases, the torp towers and the drag bases, and then the Forsaken missions. This particular fleet is also designed really to prep out base guards. If you wanted to use this primarily for fleet versus fleet, like in the Forsaken arena, or if you wanted to use it in a I don't know. Really like mine even in the Forsaken Arena, but I know against Reavers, you'd be probably a lot more beneficial to have Assault Torp B and speed system, you know. But everything else should stand. The armor and the coax, or the Cat 3 and the Battery 3. You definitely still want to keep those on there. But anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and do some shout outs real quick. My eyes are killing me. Yeah, hopefully next week. Now, I understand that the Cat 3 yields better results when you're retrofitting as opposed to using the D2S armor. So, as I understand, there was somebody else who got on here, and he had the exact opposite, where I have my D2S armor is R10 and my Cat 3 is R5. His was the exact opposite. His D2S armor was R5 and his Cat was R10. And his cloak efficiency was much higher than mine, by about like 3%. It was very interesting. I never did the math on it, so to try to figure it out before, I don't know. People are always trying to get me to do math, and it's not a hobby of mine. You know what I mean, doing math. But BP Professor, he got charts that he programs. You know what I mean, where he'll do the power cells and stuff like that in the spreadsheets. Or he'll do like little formulas and all that. He knows how to do all that stuff. I don't know how to do that. So, but for me, it's like I got to whip out the phone, turn on the calculator app, or go find a calculator, and it's a chore for me. But anyway, oh well, is that shoutouts? So let's see. AOD Mongoose 69 is on here. Captain 12, Cyborg 2014, Freak Kitchen, G Daddy D, Gimme One, Miguel Thor, Milk and Butter, Foxo, Ravens Cry 13, Will of the Dog, and Yes P. Thanks to all of you guys for coming out and hanging out with me on my lunch break, and I'll holler at y'all some other time. I probably will try to get on here this evening after work and knock my Forsaken missions out. So look for me then. So that'd probably be in about 6 hours or so. All right, y'all have a good one.
The price is wrong, bitch.